What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of The Driving Professor. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid, and I'm a professional driver. I've been doing this for 21 and a half years. The main goal of this channel is to teach people defensive driving strategies that's not taught in the driving schools. And whether you're 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 year driver, or even a pro driver that's not getting into it, maybe has 3 years into it, you can definitely learn a lot. I've been doing this for a long time. Made mistakes when I was, younger in my learning days. But this video is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be about a drunk driving incident here, and we can learn a lot from this and why you shouldn't actually, definitely drink and drive because of the serious repercussions that can actually happen from it over here. So let's get into this video right here.
Was a crash that went well beyond drunk driving. It was murder. Today, a judge closed the book on a tragedy that took 5 lives. Good evening. Today, people lined up to tell men.
It's again, I said in the previous drunk driving video, though, but murder, is hard to prove because you have to go out there and really prove intent. And this is the first time that I'm actually watching this over here. Now, someone drinking and driving is not going out there. You can actually argue that. You can actually say that. But this is a thing back in the days where they actually tried murder. And maybe they got, the legislator to actually change a lot of the laws there. But it could be considered murder if you actually know what drinking actually does to you. Definitively does to you, and impairs your vision, your judgment, your reaction time, your reflexes. I mean, every single thing. And you go out there, you drink and drive. Yes, it can be probably murder. But let's see.
Tell Matthew Carrier just how much damage he did when he plowed into a car while drunk behind the wheel.
Crash happened back in May of 2017 on M59 on Argentine Road in Oceola Township. Carrier pleaded no contest in the case. It included a count of second-degree murder. Jermont Terry live in the newsroom. Jermont, those people were killed as they were returning from a celebration.
Yes, Devin. 3 of the 5 killed were coming back from a job celebration for Candace Dunn. Dunn worked for the Department of Corrections, and she had just been awarded Probation Agent of the Year that night. Now, hours later, she and her family were killed, and that drunk driver, blew through a stop sign. Today, the man behind the wheel, he learned.
Now watch the stop signs. I mean, you have to watch when you get to these intersections. Don't ever assume, because a person like this can be stupidly drunk, and just look at those intersections and stop signs and red lights. Judge the speed of the vehicle actually coming, and if they don't stop, then if they're not slowing down, then you have to actually wait. And just look at these vehicles. Don't ever assume that people are going to come to a complete stop, because especially like in cities like Detroit, New York City, where I'm at, they have a lot of bicyclists, and they don't stop when they should stop at lights. And let's get on to this video.
His fate. The scene from May 2007 was horrific. 2 cars traveling in opposite directions on M59 are smashed beyond recognition. The people in both vehicles are trapped. Some are killed instantly. In all, 5 people lost their lives. Among them, Candace Dunn, her mother, and mother's boyfriend. Today in court, Dunn's sister talked about the unimaginable loss.
She had so much to live for. She had dreams of being married, dreams of having children.
Matthew Carrier is the man who ran the stop sign that night. He pled no contest to the drunk driving crash. Carrier looked on as family and friends expressed the pain of how their lives were changed by his actions.
Everyone wants to say that this was a mistake by a young kid. I don't believe that. Your record speaks for itself. This isn't the first time you've driven drunk.
Man, you have priors.
But you were educated on drunk driving.
That's true too, man. I mean, you have priors for actually DUI, and the education is out there not to actually drive drunk. Maybe the judge throws the book at this dude, and he said, I don't know, he was like, he's like 19, 20 years old. Come on, man.
Was charged with 19 different counts, including second-degree murder for the deadly crash. He addressed the court right before the judge sentenced him to 32 to 60 years for the deaths, OWI, and driving on a suspended license.
As for my actions on May 9th last year, I just ask that that moment not be frozen in time. By that,
See, you know what? If I'm the judge and I'm looking at this, he's actually, he's actually reading a written statement, and it's probably something that's actually prepped by his lawyer. And I'm pretty sure he actually means what he's saying, but the optics don't actually look good when you actually read it, a written statement. Now, me personally, I would just come off the heart, man, and this is, it doesn't look good, and I'm pretty sure the judge actually throws the book at this dude here.
Carrier is currently 23 years old. He'll have to wait until he's 5. That's the earliest he will be considered for parole. Live in the newsroom,
Well, yeah, there's a little hiccup there, and I think the judge gave him like 50-something years, though.
Wait until he's 5. That's the earliest he will be considered for parole. Live in the
So yeah, 25, almost 25 years. It doesn't say how much time he got. There was a hiccup with the news feed over here, but I think he said 55. So he must have gave him a long sentence, man, like maybe 40, 50 something years. So he's 23. He has to wait till he's about 55 to get out. Yeah, I'll probably be crying too, man. But I mean, you have to think about what drunk driving actually does to the people around you, and that's the whole thing too, man. He's not an evil person, man. He just did something stupid in a sense, though, and man, it's just like, I don't know. I'm lost for words when I actually hear this stuff here, man. But this is why I actually do these videos. I think, just check those intersections. When you're at the stop sign and you see a vehicle coming on your sides there, just make sure they're slowing down. I mean, he must have been going really like maybe 60, 70 something miles an hour through that stop sign to really, probably even more than that, to cause that much damage, man. I mean, it could have been a kid in the intersection. A lot more lives could have actually been, taken in a sense, though. Yeah, I don't have really, I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, certainly share. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. All right, peace.